old farmer's wife reminds us about where we get our food and some Southern goodness news. This video is not targeted at, aimed to, or made for children in any way. This video also does not contain any children, and this video may contain adult language. What is up, blind viewers? How's everybody doing today? That's right, Kate from Southern Goodness. If you didn't catch it, a couple days ago, I reported that Kate from Southern Goodness, she has been away for a while. She came back, she made a video, and she said she was quitting van life. Well, she did. She quit van life because she got herself an RV. That's right. She went out and got a new to her, Mini Winnie. That's right. She has a Class C now. So, what does that mean? That means, yeah, she loved her van and she loved traveling, but what does she love more? Standing up, going to the bathroom, and cooking, all in her home. So, yes, like many of the van dwellers, let's see, my Carolyn comes to mind. Yeah, the van life was great for a while, but after a while, you just want to be able to stand up, go to the bathroom, cook, have a nice big bed, and all kinds of good stuff. You know, the creature comforts of home, but still be able to travel. So, everybody that was been missing good old Kate from Southern Goodness, go on back. If you unsubscribed or happened to be unsubscribed or got unsubscribed or wondering where she was and you didn't get any notifications or anything like that, go on back over to Southern Goodness and click that subscribe button again and follow her because she's going to be out and about traveling in her new RV. And if you don't know who Kate from Southern Goodness is, go over and check out Southern Goodness. She's looking great, looking happy. She's getting curtains made and moving things around and cleaning and putting things together and making it her own little home on wheels. She seems real happy. And I, for one, can't wait to see her adventures and look forward to some videos coming up. So, congratulations, Kate, on your new purchase. Enjoy, safe travels, and I'll be watching. Now, Barb, the old farmer's wife. Now, she has been documenting raising some chickens from little chicks and up to the point where they are ready to eat. That's right, I said eat. Her name isn't the old farmer's wife for nothing. Yes, her old farmer, they raise chickens and cattle, and they eat what they raise. So as I said, she's been taking us through the process, and it has come time where it is time to process them and get them ready to eat. Not there yet. That video is coming. However, during this process, and she got to the point where she said that she was going to do this, and she got some of the most ridiculous comments. I mean, I'm sorry. I know it's time to piss people off, but that's what I do best. But anyway, I just can't believe the people that I actually have to share this planet with, that I don't know how they got to be the age that they are and be that stupid. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it the way it is. She actually got a comment that said, why don't you go to the store and buy your chickens there where no chickens are killed? Okay, I'm going to just let that sink in for a second. Go to the store and buy a chicken where no chickens were killed. How in the hell do you think that those chickens got in the freezer section of your grocery store? Did someone have a chicken mold and they're taking tofu and jamming it in a chicken mold and sending it to your grocery store? Are they carving potatoes to look like a chicken leg? No. Oh my Lord, I can't believe it. I really can't believe I have to share air with people like this. Oh, it amazes me. But anyway, newsflash. All right, somewhere on this planet, there are people that raise chickens. And I'm going to tell you what, they raise chickens where they are chickens next to chickens, next to chickens, next to chickens. They're packed in so tight, they can't move. Well, it really doesn't matter anyway, because they're so pumped full of hormones and steroids, they're so giant, they couldn't move even if they had room to move. Then you know what happens to them? They snatch them all up once they're ready and primed to go, and they jam them in these little crates. Not big crates. I'm talking like little crates. And they jam like 12 of them in there. You know, there's enough room for maybe 8. Well, they jam 12 of them in there, where there's only room for 8. And then they put them on a truck. That's right. I didn't say in a truck. They put them on a truck. And they're all stacked up, and they're on this big old flatbed, and they're strapped down. And then they hit the road. That's right. Hit the road. Whether it's 98 degrees and 100% humidity, or whether it's 12 degrees. They're driving down the road. That's right. Have you ever been outside driving around? Did you ever see one of those chicken trucks pass you? Feathers flying? Yeah. Chickens all crammed in those little crates? Yeah. They drive them across country, and they go to some plant. Yes, they take these big steroid-injected, hormone-filled chickens, and then they start processing them. Which means more processed stuff to make them sit on the shelf longer so they can get from there to where they're going into your store, sit in there for a week or two, and then you buy them and take them home for another week or two. So yeah, they got to pump them full of all kinds of chemicals and everything so they can make the trip and last that long. They're flash frozen and all kinds of shit happens to them. And then yes, you buy them all nice and packed in a little styrofoam little plate with the cellophane over the top, and you take them home and you eat them. Well, they didn't just fall out of the sky. They were raised in way more horrible conditions than what the chickens that Barb raised were in. And yes, they did meet their demise. They weren't hit along the road and scraped up. They didn't die of natural causes or old age. They were killed. Oh, I can't believe it, man. Go to the grocery store and get your chickens where no chickens were harmed. Wow. And I got some more news for you. You know that bacon you eat, that comes from a pig. You know that Christmas ham you're going to make? Also, pig. Oh, and when you go get your shitty, disgusting hamburger from McDonald's, I know it doesn't look much like a hamburger or taste like one, but yeah, that's beef. That comes from cattle. You go to Taco Bell, you know that ground up meat that's in there? Yeah, cattle. You ever go to your favorite steakhouse, eat a nice big juicy steak? Well, you get it cooked medium rare, however. Yeah, guess what? Cattle. Oh, go to a restaurant where get your food where no animals are killed. Oh my goodness. That shit kills me. Oh yeah. And then there was other people who say, oh, you can't show that stuff and you can't talk about that stuff. You're going to traumatize children. Well, one, don't let your children watch. And two, how is it going to traumatize children? How? The only way it's going to traumatize children is because you have your little whiny little snot-nosed brat so sheltered that the world is all good and nothing happens and little Timmy will never see anything bad. Well, guess what? There's hundreds of thousands of farmers that have children that go out and milk the cows, get the eggs, and do everything else on the farm, and they're not traumatized. They're perfectly well-adjusted people. And I'll tell you what, if shit hits the fan, they'll probably survive way longer than little Timmy, who's in his bubble and thinks that things just materialize at the store alongside his Fruit Loops, that chickens just come in boxes and everything's all good to go. No, it's not going to traumatize anybody. It's going to show them how life is, the cycle of life, and where your food comes from. Yes, your food comes from death. It's just the way it is. And yes, and before all the vegetarians start jumping in here and getting all crazy, well, that's why I don't eat anything with a face. I don't kill anything. Wrong. How do you think they keep all the rabbits, the squirrels, the groundhogs, and everything else off of your precious little fruits and vegetables that you eat? Yeah, they spray them and they kill them. They just don't put signs. No gophers allowed. Oh, we're vegetarians. We don't kill anything. You're so full of shit. Your ears stink. That's your problem. But hey, what do I know? I'm just some blind guy on YouTube. That's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.